All right, let's just ignore the fact that the room behind me is in shambles, and pay attention to the words that I'm speaking. We all need to work together here as a team. I know our team here on this channel is a little small, but with a little bit of outreach, I think we can make a difference. Just a little bit. But here's the plan is we all need to watch the new Looney Tunes movie. I'll explain in a bit, but I just got done watching it and I actually enjoyed it. I think it was pretty good. Like I went into it not knowing anything about it, and a lot of people actually don't even know this movie even came out, but I watched it and it's very funny. Funnier than what I even could have possibly thought it was going to be, which is strange to think for a Looney Tunes thing, but it was genuinely surprisingly funny. They had really good bits throughout the whole movie. There's one character in specific cuz a lot of the bits are like done with the animation, which I really enjoyed. And they had this my favorite bit of the movie is with a character named Farmer Jim, and the way he is animated is so funny and intentionally funny too. Like you you wouldn't you're probably confused why I had to say intentionally funny. Like but when you see how this character is animated, you will know why I found it very amusing. But yeah, it was very fun. It had a good plot. Uh, it's a Looney Tunes movie, so you're not getting Shakespeare or anything profound out of it. It's just meant to be fun and funny, which it was. Very fun and funny. It's a solid, I'd say maybe, I'd give it a solid 8. You know, like, it's good. I think for what it sets out to do, it's good. And it does a good job at it. And what it sets out to do is be funny. And it really has the tone of one of those Looney Tunes short cartoons, but is able to stretch out that form of comedy for the span of, I think it's an hour 40 runtime. Like, sure, I think like the movie starts off very strong. If you want me to get critiquing about it, starts off very strong in the comedy department. As it goes on, I think it starts delving more into the plot of what the
movie is supposed to be.
so the comedy kind of dies down a little bit, but where it's funny is very clever. Like they are very clever with their humor, and they can also be crude, which of course Looney Tunes is also known for. It's just without lack of a better word, it's a loony movie, and I think that's great. Probably one of the better comedy movies I've seen in a long time, which is really sad on the comedy movie aspect, but very good on the animated movie aspect, which is kind of the point of this video, which is why I'm telling you this. I'm moving closer because I need you to know that this is important. They don't want this movie to succeed. And I don't know who they might be. I'm going to assume it's Warner Brothers as a corporation, but they don't want this movie to succeed. And I think it's specifically because it's 2D animated, or maybe just animated in general. But if you remember, me and Alex have talked about this before, that there was supposed to be a Wile E. Coyote movie. I believe it's in the same vein. I don't know if it was fully 2D animated or if it was 2D and 3D animated, but that was supposed to exist, and they canned it to get a tax break from it. And so I think this movie was kind of a throwing a bone to fans who wanted to see a movie, but they don't want this movie to succeed for whatever reason. I believe it's because they don't believe in animation and they want the animation scene to kind of die out. And the reason I say this is because I'm sure many of you out there, much like the buddy of mine who I went with to watch this movie, didn't even know it exists or existed. I don't know what tense I'm supposed to use there, but they didn't want you to know that this existed because they are not marketing it at all. And whatever marketing I have been seeing is so obscure to find. Like, I think it's the only time I've seen it is just scrolling through TikTok, but any other place I have not seen this movie be advertised. And it's a shame because it is actually, above all else, a very good animated movie. Like, the animation and animation style is very, very good. And it makes me angry that these CEOs hate animation so much. Because I don't even think I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm actually, what was the budget for the day the Earth blew up? Blah 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 blah. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ending explained. If you need a explanation of this movie, you might not have a functioning brain. This is the most easy to understand movie, and that's kind of the beauty of it. Is it's just a very simple, straightforward movie. But the best part of it is that the animation's good. I can't find the budget for it. I'm too lazy to continue looking. But I'm pretty sure what just happened? Why? No. Don't. Yes. Am I still recording? I'm still recording. Anyway, this is a good movie. And Warner Brothers doesn't want you to watch it. Why? Like I said before, I think they hate animation. They want this movie to fail as a way to prove to themselves that animation is not a thing that people want to see. When in reality, there are people out there who do want to see these kinds of movies. But for whatever reason, I guess maybe it's just they can't. I really don't get it. I don't get why the movie industry hates animation. They hate it. And it's just like Hollywood, right? Because like looking at Japan, it's all animation. They love animation. It's only in the US where animation's seen as some sort of terrible thing to watch. So here's what we need to do. We need to come together as a community of people who, one, want to stick it to the man, and two, want to see a bigger variety of movies like we once had seen in days of past. We need to come together and say, we are going to watch this movie in theaters to make sure that it succeeds. We need to make sure. Okay, now I do have to see what the budget is. Okay, because we need this movie to do well if we want to see more. Okay, now it's showing. The budget for this movie was $15 million. That is such a small budget. I think we can make this movie succeed. Not just us, but if we can convince as many people as possible to watch this movie, I think we can get it to succeed. Despite the fact that they did not market it at all and very clearly don't want to see it succeed. I think we can make it succeed and prove to the man that we want to see more movies like this. Because if we could make a renaissance of animation, because really the way things have been going is they want to just make easy, low budget, because I'm pretty sure it's I think they make a lot more money making the big budget movies with having actors and stuff on screen, but we need to prove to them that we don't need all the big fancy CGI and stuff, that we will go to the theaters to watch just a fun movie. We just want fun movies, because that's the thing, is this movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, the Looney Tunes movie, is a completely, from what I understand, is a completely original concept. They came up with a completely original plot. Might not be original characters, but they're taking characters that we know and love and putting them into a situation that is a completely original and fun plot. That we can see more of this. And it's like the same with Transformers 1. Marketed terribly, but the movie's actually good. I don't know if we got Transformers 1 to succeed, but I think we can get this to succeed. It's a $15 million budget. And sad to say that the theater, when I went today, was empty. It was just me and my buddy. Granted, it's a Sunday night. I don't know how many people watch movies on Sunday nights, but we need to get people to watch this movie. If we can accomplish anything, it will be to make animation come back. I would be a terrible not man of my word if I were to do anything that went against the animation industry, because I love animation. I, in myself, would love to do animation with my own hands. Do I have time for that? No. But I will support them. And I hope that you guys will too. Just watch it once. That's all you need to do. Go to the theater and watch The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, just once. And I'm pretty sure that will make a difference. But anyway, I've rambled on for way too long. I thought this would be short, and I've probably repeated myself multiple times. But watch this movie for the sake of creativity. That's it. Peace out.